We're always told to go out and find our purpose. But what if that's completely the wrong way to think about it? Today, we're going to dig into a really cool counter idea that your purpose isn't something you have to find, but something that's already inside you waiting to be uncovered. So, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like you're just adrift? Kind of moving through your days, maybe even years, without a clear map, without a real sense of where you're headed? Yeah, it's a feeling a lot of us know all too well. The author of our source material, Paula Simeon, just nails it with this quote. I mean, what a powerful image, right? A ship lost at sea with no compass. It really drives home the idea that without some kind of internal guidance system, we're not really navigating life. We're just drifting, kind of hoping we stumble upon the right shore. But what if this whole idea of finding a map is the problem? The core idea we're exploring today completely flips that script. It says that purpose isn't something you discover out there. It's something you uncover from deep within yourself. So the search for purpose isn't some external quest. It's more like an internal excavation. Think of it this way. You came into this world with your purpose already installed, like it's part of your core software. The real challenge isn't finding it, it's learning how to run the program that's already there. Okay, so if this purpose is already inside us, how in the world do we actually access it? Well, first we got to understand this really important distinction our source makes between two different kinds of abilities, what it calls spiritual gifts and our own natural gifts. Let's break that down. All right, so here's the breakdown. Spiritual gifts are described as these sort of supernatural tools given for specific divine tasks, something you might need to activate. But your natural gifts, those are part of your factory settings. They're the things you just do instinctively, the stuff you absolutely love to do. And according to our source, that right there is where you find true personal fulfillment. And this right here is the big aha moment. While spiritual gifts have their place, it's our natural giftedness, our built-in talents and passions that are directly wired to our sense of fulfillment. This is the internal treasure map we've been looking for all along. Okay, so if these natural gifts are the key, what exactly are we talking about? We need a clear definition for this whole giftedness thing. What is this inner shine we're actually trying to find? This definition from Hendricks, man, it really gets to the heart of it. Notice it says it's not just about what you can do, but what you feel driven to do, what you love to do. This totally reframes the idea of a gift. It's the difference between a skill you had to learn and a talent that's just a part of who you are. So think about that for a second. It's not an accomplishment, it's a part of your identity. And because it's so fundamental to who you are, it can be surprisingly difficult to even see it in ourselves. And here's the real paradox. Because these gifts are so deeply, naturally a part of us, we often don't even recognize them as gifts. It's kind of like breathing. It's so automatic that we just take it for granted and assume, hey, doesn't everyone do this? To make this feel a little more real, the author actually shares her own experience. She said she never realized that her natural ability to just observe things was a gift of discernment, or that her sense of humor, her empathy, her way of caring for people, she didn't see them as special skills. They were just her. So what are the things that are just you? Discovering these abilities is obviously a really powerful personal journey. But what about the bigger picture? Does connecting with your inner shine have an impact beyond just, feeling good about yourself? Because this isn't just some abstract self-discovery exercise. It actually points to a potential solution for a really common, widespread crisis that many people face. And that brings us to this final, really provocative question from our source. Could living in alignment with your natural giftedness actually be the antidote to that feeling of being lost, what we often call the midlife crisis? It's a fascinating thought, isn't it? Maybe the cure for feeling purposeless isn't a frantic search for something new, but having the courage to finally embrace what's been inside you all along. What gifts might you have been overlooking?